asemo ajomo akwaba fa ombranyi menu nsia kase ewo KFM TV esebre na wie due da sie pa se waka ye ho wasa kwan ne so efidie no eguso ada KFM oguso kan ye ho e wasa kwan no eso kan ne hye ne soma ye sententan fidie no ye wo so live KFM TV GH ewo Facebook and afi YouTube udu Facebook na abomode follow page ne maye oda we ni kopie mu ewo YouTube na no abomode ntimi subscribe wo ho edi amaye na chese ye ba live a wetimi atie nka no aba be ka busua ne koba so ntimi so mpo hwe wo fie e wo TV so a utete phone so aba fontentan fidie ni KFM TVGH Facebook YouTube kan ho na ye ntimi so mu yi na ye nda aboafo wo no ma se brani abra no mo ne boye chidom ye den sema hodo no etimi de bremo e wo mabobua no bia ya hodo bia mo hwe yen de di kan eye KFM Musical Center eye instrument ahimfie na eni ho instrument bia ye bodin bia no wo mo to nsa de afro se begibi mi gina o ma ne ma bodero di amount audio mo ha dance patcho san se djuma mo ye wo ho no enye djuma ketwa kra instruments ne wa ka de bia no ko ho a so ye nyumtuni so ya nkrankro ye djuma ku ahodo amode anyumto di mu dada djuma no wo mo frefro se bra ne beji instruments ni da bibia nko ye mfa man kramantem ha no opo me cha kwan mo akra zongo lane Uwa santimantem so abia ya de weni betwe ni yedum wo mo ne Sambra Hotel no ebo enimhwe bibia fa instrument ni ho aka de bia no ukọ ho a KFM Musical Center obema obi na bibia ye fine etimi di amount de odi ho no to so mienu no eye talent microfinance no so yesikasem ho asem me bo odi amasere sanse sika de ni ho a de wo ye bia akra na ntimi nye yi mfa ma na sika e de ma no eye besia si hu keto bi na da ho yesi beji bi koye adwuma ene nhihye ni dwuma di omudi begu akwemu ama no ubetuatua ne kakra ebo ano pe no na chese wetimi enya ho mfa so wo sa kwan ne so no etua sikakra bia ne so de ama omo ade aka no aba be ye odwetire eno ne nhihye ya eye keto bi omude to wa esi hu da ho a omo se beji bi fa ye adwuma nhihye na nya chinchini bia oji abetimi etua eno ho adanse pa na medi e de ama talent nto sa de afro bia ekobase scan so wo bi wo mo hwe so o mo nkra ne ye enhwe so fefefe kosise wa beba abeji o how bia mbechi no talent microfinance no so mo ye bi e wo no asye ye o manta medu nsia nim de mu ensia wo mo ahyatemu de aka ye edu no mu guso a ye nhihye de nema egu akwam de ben wo no kohwe na omuntimi ma obi e wo sa kwan no eso ye nko dadaba take up ono so ka abo afa ne hu bi nti phones ne ho accessories bia wo hie no eno so akofa ni doso pomo pa bedwaman so awo to nsa de afro bia se begibi na bibia nko ye kama entimi fa ma open sha kwan dia wo won kramantem mu he ya eye kaneshi dru kaneshi na bisa bia ya amrante no paita pa station e she no dada ba he hope no so wa wo bo adwuma dendoni intimi nda aboafo no asibiem talent microfinance KFM Musical Center na afi dada ba wo mo na nyime wo mo bo mechido mamde sema hodo no etimi e dia bro nsem ne doso yenhwe de edi mu akotene no ebi ene ye bekọ asue ya eno hwe fi semeso na omo de nsem bi abetudwa ne nyina no mo hwe mu se niema hodo ya aka di a edi ewu okuma aban no de o hye kese ato so sentimi fendi ye daada dwuma wo man Ghana ha se fa ne tuo sekan ne ho nkro no ba etimi de o how brain pa no wo mo hwe mu se ye festivals ahodo eni afi dwumedi ahodo e be hye bia onni hu akwanya so bokwa kotututu bia wo ho bra ne so mu a eni wo ebedi ensem no emu nchemu wo ho na nwumemede ebe ma osanso eni ebe ko nananom asna nkonyo mu wa poye mansem o na o makasa ade asodwa ni nyina no mo de kwa ma obia se yen kan ye ho nhye ye kwa ye konkode ahwe ni se efom agudie to ainam gala emrakwan so ye galam se no ye betimi esia no kwan san se yensuo ni de eguso ese ade chi ade esa no de ya na eye nti enyina ye fa ye ho hyem na ekwan ye ko ni entimi ndi nkunim e wo sa kwan no eso san so ne ebebu ewura eye dwedie ensemu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wakasa nyina no hye se hu behia ye pa se bedwemu nkyekye koso na yetimi bua eche ye kwan ahodo a ye sidi no ye befa so edi nyina ye the city at 60 no dwumedie na se no ena ode sansem wenyina no etimi editu dwa enigide ensem ewo mu na amake abebrese no so akasa ensem no woto amampanyifo titiri no wono maye mo mu di brekesi a ene omo ye niema binuma ensem fata I no tietia nkofo bi fa ahodie so chese sa nkofo ne kwanya de se wo tietimi bo mu de sa de bre ne show mu nsasan se leadership by example na bi wo ha wo be hwe ne ye ne tebie mu na chese ne mo ye no enkoyi kura na enu nso mu nseme wo ho nsema afofo bi meka we hu don hwere ba ko entemu be ka me ho na betimi asomo edi no Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia medame ho abasisia me ba ye shasia Ebusia mame sanda semu akwa babi mfambra KFM TV eso me hye nsem na se na nwumre etimi dia ma odia yenda eni kopie mu wo ya aso ya ehwe efisem so interior ministry no nodmunya for Muntaka Muhammad Mubarak no na yeso afo a woda sa aso na no kopie mu aso anse ne potem so no aso na emrahye bedwani ma de hya wono mo ho eno wasante mantem ho asem na meke nei empanyifo akasa omode hihye bebre na egu akwam a omo de break crash out ho ni nyina ne se wo bia ukita niema ahodo a edi ewu ekuma enamra kwan so sitru ne ene etuo a ene ye behwe npo no na online sese ye no omo ba o sa akwanya ye se wo betimi edi aba na enumu ene omo che se ye district ahodo e wo man mu no omo de offices ahodo ba be sisi ho na eno ye ene ye fire amnesty na che se sa break cry mu no ye de ato ho se wo etuo a se kan ne niema ne ho nkro no ba emra kwan so no uni nkrata wo se odi tikmikita sa niema ne nyina abomoden san se district offices ahodo no mu bie age sa niema ne nyina no etimi e de ato ho enum no mo che se ekoba se edi afahya ahodo e wo man emu a woni ho akwanya bia se okogina ho epoma wutuo hwewie mu se wo toto edi yi nkeche ne ho nkro no ba bia omo se da bisisi ade etiamra etiamnesty ne wo se wo bia de beba district office wo se be ya ekoba se wo de ba wo so na wa fa amba no mo aso open chidi a ene na control ne pe e na homa eso ne kon emu nsem ne nhwemu a onmunya for Muntaka Mubarak odi tujwa no eni
every district will have a collection point. Every district will have a collection point. There will be no reason that you see someone walk into your house and tell you that, oh, we are part of those who are coming to collect the illicit arms. No. And this will be designated and to be, the sensitization will be, we want to believe that the sensitization will be enough in almost every district. But before they engage the leader ministers, they are supposed to engage their district authorities. We have we've trained the trainers who are to go back to their various regions, and we will be following up to make sure that we do all this training even before the amnesty starts from 1st December. So that by the time it starts the 1st December, in your village or in your district, you know exactly where to surrender those arms. Someone may ask, are they going to be paid compensation for surrendering their arms? All over the world, it has become apparently clear that when you do cash for guns, it's not sustainable, because we have what we call the Cobra effect. Those who have economist background, where in India there were too many cobras, then the government decided that why not let us entice people to kill the cobras and come for money. So they started that for every cobra that you bring, you take $100. So people were killing the cobras, and others started wearing the cobras.
Ansami mu ya wasan so kire mu se hu behia ye pa se traditional authorities ahodo na chese okoye mia ya ahodo mo hwe e ma afahya ahodo ne timi ekoso no eye mpanyifo ahodo mo ewo sa abro no bia so no mo fo mo ho nhye na dwumedi mo hwe ni mu se tututuo bia nkoso bra ye di afahye ne ho nkro no ba no o metimi ahwe amasa dwumedi ne timi deda na akwan so pepepe o mo kire mu a December bosome ne de edi kan kosi January bosome ne de etoso edunum ena sa adwumedi eba bekoso ewo o my Ghana hemu nsem ni nhwemu science de tudwa ne ento aso sei enfama.
The following measures will accompany the gun amnesty: a 6-week amnesty window for voluntary surrender of the illicit arms, which is from the the 1st of December to the 15th of January. Suspension of issuing new firearms permits for importation and sales during this amnesty. So those who want to venture into the business and want to have new license, they will have to wait until after this period. Temporary ban on the use of firearms in traditional celebration. And this is something that is so important to us. We've engaged all our regional ministers and we've tasked our regional ministers to get all our regional House of Chiefs and our opinion leaders and chiefs to know, whilst this amnesty lasts, it doesn't really matter whether what we have is licensed or not. We just want to silence the gun in this stage. So during funeral, during festivals, all the celebration, we just don't want to see any gun there. And we are putting in very rigorous measures. And we don't want to have any confrontation with any traditional authority. Please bear with us and let us be able to streamline these illicit arms that are in our hands. Many of us will attest to the fact, we all know that it is this gunpowder that were usually used at celebration. Today, at this celebration, you see bomb action, you see pistols. In some instances, we even see AK-47 and G3s being bundled at funerals, at other ceremonies. We are saying that during this stage, it doesn't really matter whether it is gunpowder, whatever it is. Please bear with us and observe the ban, because we are going to enforce this vigorously and we do not want to have any confrontation with any traditional authority.
Free Sansem ni mu ye to aso nsem foforo mu e dia ma yebu nkomponi akosha fimpim yenu ne aduonu nan eye the National Democratic Congress NDC amenyuko no bra na omo bo nto ani mu no eye bohye de omo hye bebre na ne niema hodo a ewo omakoma pono so se na nkomo hwe ni so metena so a omesimi aye nyakopon ya adom e ma we mo aba betina ba enwa ne so na sa bra ni mu omo bo nto ana de do omakoma so ba ko a egu omo manifesto mu a omo gina simpie ni apaso bi omo kan nse omo ba behwe e the Women's Bank na ba ni nyina nse ye ma hodo omo edidwa wo man Ghana ha no ye be mo omo besia e dia show mu esika mu kina se be omo betimi apage mu na edwuma omo ye no fa so betimi abaso e de amom no betina so idie nkofo bebre na anya afedwedifo bebre na omo nya agidie e wo sa aboshe ni omo tro abade omo kokromoti che omo no omo hwe ni mu nse bosha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e share sabra no to Frank Amendi Samenu kono ko betimi ahwe yi ni nyina no etimi die fo nei yenda eni nkohwe ye mrahye bedwefie na akọ ye mrahye bedwefie edom kuma no wono ba no dani abedi etire eye maame Patricia Apieje waba be kasa wo hwe mu sesene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama share ho boso de sika no sombo 400 million Ghana cedis ebe bua sa mdwedifo ye omo man Ghana ha se be betimi aboa mo medwuma hodo betimi tumpon na gina na mo so gina people se ne omo hwehwe no no e ma ne nchere ho kra won hwe no nye ne sisi a sanse so timi benya sa atumi na e ma bebre na neto edimom na Africa na so ye population ne kra ma do so se mema nti gidi omunya woni mu ne bo sha wo hye ye no ene nam so mo tro aba ne ma nti ombo moden na 400 million Ghana cedis no wonje mu ma edwedifo mu tumi ntimi nya bi enhwe abusua enhwe ma nya bi nko suku mo santimi ko ma no e wo sa akwa ne so nti we di ogire mu kasa ya odom eye the New Patriotic Party NPP amenyoko na emum no kasa e di ama ma nyina se sene NDC amenyoko ni hye ho bono wonom hye na omuntimi endi so e wo sa akwa no eso nti mu nsem ne ama ne bono e na mede asomo ne efri ho ne akonsem foforo mu etimi e di ama na otwe mi ye na Stampede kese ko so e wo Elwak Sports Stadium ni nyina na chese wonom ano mo kohwe se o metimi enya eye asra adwuma yeko ni mu tumi na afen so akwanya na o metimi akoka esa ekuo ne ho na aboa magana ya ho ban bonsem wetimi akọ nani mo sa akwan ne so no fofi anto ata ma bi mu hia o mo kwan mu konfri wo ade hie ensia na enu mu we na mpanyifo de aba betu dwa o mo kire mu se ne o mo suspended jumedie ni nyina no o mo san so e de bebie na sisi a ye kwa akọhwe ye Ashanti Regional Head Postmaster eye onmonyafo Emmanuel Dodu na chese bia ya hodo a ye tonkra efo eye letter ne aniema ne ho nkro no ba no ne epenya oda no asantemantemu waba be kasa wo kire mu se hu behia ye pa se on behwe ama eye wono mo beto form si wo mo ho enkoka nti o kire mu se o ma aniema ne hihye bi egu akwema ne ukose ukoto forms na akwenya wo ho se obetimi atra wo ha bia no entimi mba ehyo ma kan kwa akosi se December bosome ne de etosu eduonu baako December 21st ena bibia no betimi aba na wie nti ene forms na ebuso a wo mo eton wo ba on behwe ahwe aye bibia mama bibia na etimi akonkan na obia ho nkoka breda enu ayesa ba behwe enu se sa de hye mo hwe enu se security services ahodo mbenya tumi ni akwenya wo mu wo metimi ahwe ama bibia no ewie mudi.
Actually, you know, in terms of this, everybody is rushing to come and get it. So if it happens like that, you know how it will be. It will be like everybody wants to rush. But we develop a standard of when you come, we give you a number, then you'll be in the queue. When it gets to your turn, then you come and purchase your own. So far that's what we are doing now. We have a lot of, the forms are there, so many of them. But we have about a month to sell it. But unfortunately, when you come and you tell them that maybe they should go and come, or probably when it's time and we have to go, you see that when you are closing the door, you will see people even trying to come in. But we can sell it up to the end, let's say about 20th or 21st of December. So we are telling the people that you rushing for it right now doesn't make it that there's a saying that Udikan Kota now in Dibim. So when you are rushing for it, doesn't mean that automatically you'll be employed or you'll be taken by these forces. So they should take their time and then give us ample time. We will serve them and serve them.
Asemeno no ye free when na ye consent for mu fama ye kwakopie mu ewo epoye mantem na ye nanan matena nkonya wonom ewo ho no wonom akasa na wonom panyi a wono eda no eye nene sakite a wono twoso mienu eye kono Paramount Chief and Afia ye manya krobo traditional area omunom president na anisem o kanyina no kasa dia fa ye galamse ya penyifo gusua konkodin se betimi ahwe ametro na timi abrase no chireme hu behia ye pa se bedwom nkyerɛkyerɛ ekoso na wonom a womu enim sebio ensunsuanso ne afenye ma hodo a ekoba se omo ye kyerɛ de bebre no muntimi nya omo ho ntiase wo sa akwan ne so bi won so a sebio bubu nua de egu na sum se wo ka den kra de wo ya na ya asase aban won tehwe o se hu behia ye pa se nhyehye timi koso na bebre na afato makoma proso ni ehwe ni ekuti agalamse se ba yensu anso a ese no ye betimi ahwe ni abon ho eban.
This is gratifying indeed because it signifies that we are making progress around here in our young university. Since this is a commencement exercise, I would also like to say congratulations to graduates on this immense achievement in public health. You are now equipped as problem solvers, change makers, and system builders, ready to tackle the injustices and promote well-being for all our communities. Your work will be vital in promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing disease, and responding to global health challenges, as your name clearly depicts. Embrace the challenges ahead with the knowledge and passion you have gained to create a healthier and more equitable future for all of us, everyone.
Science and from an enumere and fa Emma Wone, managing director at the Magana Water Company Limited, Ayon Munyan for Adam Mutawakilo, Nene Wakasa, Nesemo, what their 2 dry HM say who be here ye pa, so no many wonoma, Wamutu a former Gudiano, a water quanin important when I'm so. And your beconometer to amana, a bonny idea in shooter tema, and your one she a crana of Fasua. Utimi Rema, own baby, crabbit meeting an animal seedo. Sans you a tata who in an omnio mobile and cambum. No meeting me up what dan, sans you, and he said, Ban, who trouble to a bang, taquanin in Potemono. o metime nye nsuo pa e de omo dada adwuma emu nsem no munya for Adam ode to dwa no.
We visiting the mining pit lake to see if it is possible we can tap it from one of the mining pits lake to this. And maybe when I say mining pit lake, people might think that it's contaminated. This is not the treatment part of it. This is just the extraction. As the mining company extract and it goes deep, they sometimes hit aquifers, which are huge reservoirs of water and quite clean. So tap from there and pump it to the station. That's what one of the options we'll be looking at once up there. So you tap from there. Now we have a booster station there. It pumps the raw water to the treatment plant here instead of going through here. And once that one, the turbidity is like less than is zero. As we have already done some work on it, turbidity is zero. And where it is, illegal mining and any other activity cannot affect it because it's deep down. So it's one of the surest way of making sure that our plants continue to work. And once we have huge mining companies here, it will be one of the options we should be looking at in providing water to this. With the one we have there, it contains almost 20 million cubic meters of water in terms of volume. And that is huge. And that means that all year round, this plant can work every day because the capacity is about 5,000 cubic meters per day. So you can imagine 20 million. So it can continue to work for a long time. And doesn't mean that it's just the reservoir there for you empty and that's all. It continues to refill. Yeah.
Yeguswejina science no munyamfo Adam science okasa odi to dwa wo chrem say ye bonsa water treatment enne sisi omatuma eye dwumedie wo say timidie no intimi ndi wona kwan le so no o chrem say nsunsuanso ne afie won satinity ni bia ye mfa hye ye illegal mining galamsey ni sanse nnenam so ama enne bonsa treatment plants no intimi enye adwuma biem na no mu na o chere say mpanyufo ayen hyehyɛ de ne megu akwem ba behwe said ya akɔso ameni omatuma edwuma yesefata ntimi ndi no metimi ayaye bibia no ye edi ama ebiem no eye contractors ahodo mo won potem ho so be kan mo ho abom na seni ensuo na esese ko no on be dan dani na afaso kese etimi abaso amatime mufu a wonom eben takwa eneni potem.
Already indicated we're calling back the contractor to see how he can now come back and do the work. But while we're doing it, we look for other alternatives to making sure that it doesn't happen again. Or we have a reliable source of water from the alternatives that we are exploring for it to continue to work irrespective of the challenges that might come up. The past 3 weeks, Bonsa has not been able to treat water, and it serves the communities towards Takwa, including Takwa itself. So that means for the past 3 weeks, they've not had quality, potable water from Ghana Water, and that is quite worrying. So as we explore by the end of tomorrow, we should be able to come out. What can we do? What are the alternative way of getting clean water for some of our treatment plants to continue to operate while government, as it is vigorously tackling the illegal mining, it goes on. We have to also be looking for other alternatives to help the plant work. So we are here. This is my first stop, and this plant was constructed in 1982. Yeah, so that means it's been working for the past almost 40-something years. Yeah, 43 years. So it's an old plant. But we started experiencing this for the past 5 years, where silt normally come to block the intake. We are working to see how we can get it.
We say everywhere na enrada video be called viral on time video no eso na ne ho nsem na kwakoye bibie wo ho ne nyina na chese ma me bia sebio na jejem eda ho a potoka se beka se naked won hwehwe ena ne kuna atwe abesi ne so a ene wo bro na enya asem ketwa kra ye ntimi mfo bi adeja nto abontene mu nti ye de bibia brambramani a unhu maame no ho nanso se ne uhu ne wo ye nkasa mfonyine ne so no saa pepepe ne tie won tentan fidie ne so won hwehwe na video ni mu chem se papa ye ogina ho e de emetrentre maame so bobo no eye ne ye ade ni enema ensem fata no eyono ankasa ne ho kani a wate sika wale na woni no tifie ba ku na chese fiera no ne yere na wo bro no saa eno enye mra kwan so kranse emfata na omo chese eye de bonifo nsem sei no ekoso ofanko ga east increment mu he ya na sebio sanse mu ne koso a enam so mo obi asem ne ha ne tete no no ene ofa ne tete fon no ene wo yi mfo nyini twade ekoso nyina wo fie ho ene ohwe se ne wo twade ne ko otwa nyina wo tete sanse de ekoso no eya amemne fesem paama no ene ne wo twa e beto ntentan fidie ne so ame no ka sei Ghana Police Service bambo adwuma ekoma bo adwuma dendenden paahwe ama branti ya so ne page mra no ene ne ba bedi no mo show ni mwenye ono nko a bi ono di video ne beto abonten nam so ame age ma me yi kwofo mienu so ekogina ne so ana chese omo pese omo ye ne basabasa nti sa nkrofo mienu so ya chi o maka papa ya wono di sabio nsemhunu ya wono eka ho miensa mra no ene wonom e ba bedi na sisi ano mu nsem ne yenkwa aso ya ehwe mma ne afi mofra ye die so e wo man Ghana ha ye gender Children and Social Protection Ministry no na numu na mpanyufo de nkrata ba bonten mu se de course no enya de se etimi etwe yie kra na numu na omoche se de course no yenom ensoso so sanse se bia obi fa anwudie na wutietia so de nipa na wo se ofam se timemuni na afem so se Ghana ni no enya de se otimi enya safa ahudie no wotietia so nte hu behia yie pa se ne aso omumu sankrofo mi se titiro ne efiera odi nsemhunu no sebi omo ba behwe memra no etimi aye adwuma se ne se na efata ntemu ama ne boy no no ene video ni beto amontene no obi ehwe ni se bambo adwuma yekro no bebo adwuma na ometimi de mra na tuye omo apuso omo ho ma sha branti ntimra no ene wonum ba bedi yengina sansemi so na yento nkra edikan embra sisi aye ba ensem no bebre na o ha me de so yime no si akase ne so ediama
Yo, amanfo ene ye mama kwaba e de ba eye KFM musical shop a ye to so mienu no wo free eye kumase mekom dadam ho no e sane e de ba adum no saa bre no wudu eye Sambra Junction Sambra Hotel kwanta no so pe na shop no ene Sambra Hotel ene di nhwa animu wudi free Sambra Hotel a wo sane e de ko nanka na ene Hagan ho no ane oho ana KFM musical shop de to so mienu ya bie ne foforo na de e kan ne se emfidie papa etimi che de wode ya sorry de wode goro agoro ahodo dwuma de bia wode obehia eye mfidie mekira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asantema muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie ne foforo mu no chan ewo Prempeh 2nd Street Ufri all me come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel kwantane so na wa dane on sani fa so oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa ho abrebia
gina mese se me ya proud ana se me ye dwa me free kumasi edum KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bo menfo de what to know we need see that what dey near my papa e gina wanim na what to say yes what to know bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store kumasi adum se mi gina ho na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gina no wo betro ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana ensamfu ayi
apno a edanson edimu nesan efeye padia eye Afrotino Doors Company Limited wo Afrotino ye wo apno bia bi na de akwadare monum no metal turkey security doors was single 1.5 and a double sizes. Yasan metal and wooden finishing doors. So per apno locking system bit say central locking, triple hook and a double locker. Afrotino Doors Company Limited and I make for a diamount. Yasan Chinese security doors was single 1.5 and a double sizes. And into trending Chuchumika na fa ho bedom Afrotino Doors Company Limited near Wonoma pa edemount. Sa ope apno efe edanso ne san edimu anase ope wooden doors yedi Afromosia, Mansonia and Redwood ediayeno. Afrotino Doors Company Limited in kwa and obenya bi ewo ho. Yesan wooden interior doors every turkey and a China ediaba ubenya ninya ebi Afrotino Doors and into trending bra na oni Afrotino and beyejuma ne yadia yewonoma pa edimount. So pivot doors a free de eja entimishe and now PVC doors cement doors ninyano ubenya bi Afrotino Doors Company Limited na de stronko Afrotino hone se fiada enemy ne de biano ye was special promo edima ya tofoina enunti bra na oni Afrotino Doors and beye ejma ubehu ye twa kwan Basket Junction was Spinters obetimi afreyen ya homa true for so 0244 371 348 ana 0274 722 448 ana obetimi so afreyen 0256 321 708 Afrotino Doors Company Limited. Yes, strong, stylish and secure. Afrotino Doors Company Limited, creating quality homes.
Ebusiame sanda semu akwa babi mfambra KFM TV eso enyime no nsia kase na miguso ti aponachi amede esomo no yeje agbafo wonum krato ba edase ye pass efidie no guso adehe ayeto anso nsem fofromu etimi edi ama obi enche bia na breach kese etimi etro manga na ha sanse afidie ensema yanko a na esisi wo manga na ha na emu ye wo mu na ye maame kunadu ajimai Rollins kane ba panyi wo manga na ha odan nani ehwe ban na kyese wetina nanom wonsie do ensem na yare ho ye pa mpanyifo nhihye ye mu no mo betu dwa kyem sem no November bosom ne de to so eduonu wotwe eno mba behwa ma yiyo kese na timi akoso wo saa kwan no eso na enum na mpanyifo aba mont ne kyem se wono ankasa yiyo e ba bekoso no se bi omuntwa ntoma bia nto ho se 28 November no bi nhye mfambra na emom no bibia wo ya afade a eye tuntum no modern fabra ne fabebu ebusia na omuntimi nkata maame na chi krakra omuntwa ntoma bia nto ho nti wo na bonten se eye maame Ajimai Rollins na eyi yo no ntoma nyina o se da bi ye ntwa ntoma bia nto ho se ne wafade ni ti bia tuntum kwa de a wo ho akwanya se sa abra ya sha to ho a ye de kata na chi no betimi aba beka ebusia no ho na eyi yo netimi akoso wo sa kwan no eso na sansem yo hene ba akwesi abeyi wo no ene gine mu ebusia na ode sansem we ene nchemu no emai.
And there will be no official cloth for the ceremony. Come in your blood as much as possible. The funeral at Independence Square is open to the general public, and the public is hereby invited to participate fully. Security and protocol officials will direct all mourners to their seats. The funeral ceremony on Friday, 28th November, will be the final funeral rites, and there will be no other funeral ceremony elsewhere once the burial service closes at the Independence Square.
In Brasisia, ye buy a dine aqua copium, ashe de ecoso, a wejedi, and so.
My dog Benami Ghana to call to a play hold to call Kata. Near Chonya, Devena Micho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajadopa, Mia Wana Susu, Savings, Adishia, School Buafo, Cashback, Play Bubua Okata. Nanyabe a gajom de miagbo la letie tomebeko aten aho gadodo kenenyabe e gajom vivi la nenyabe o gahia ola atenwava ava de o gai kenehia fa
kanenyabe mi foncho mi afa jom yo kenyemi afa gadodo nyawa business loan elemiashi church finance elemiashi salary loan elemiashi eye bubo li kenye personal loan nenye mi foncho business loan enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenye be washigba keke alum eleswe we have talent mi pepegede nwo nenye washigba lesua ne woge wo keke gedeji to talent pomo nuome nenye be mi foncho mi afa salary loan enye gadomo mi kemi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu heya va talent wo pay slip pay bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na kokko ho salary loan le rate nwe to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe keke ake mi aflege no na no hem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mo nkpokpo kai ganyu heya talent kuna kpohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobo enami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
talent microfinance jengo amegan shipe ape letina tejipo hotami
mi ape kapomo enya 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 talent oga kwamanu kwanta
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Senior Twansam Nesu, J.D. Mufama, dear Yankasi, CD, Didi, Dada, Juma, or my Ghana Hano, 57 penny for the buyer, and Yafiada, the knee with J.D. and Semono, and Yan Finchiano, Edio, Science, CD at 60. Nenu moon and penny for Gusway Jumedi, Akaka, send your CD na Femaya, the near Babedu Sam Pempen Shra, ye was see. Nenu moon, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Jumedi and Asiano Kasaya. Wadi tu dwa HM senema bebre na wonoma ya sisi asidi no sie kaakai ni ebu nkompo akohwe chisikasemu a etimi aboa ye pa e wo sa kwan no eso na enum no oche se ye Central Bank Independence na sifa hudi ahodo e wo se etimi nya we sika kra bia ahodo ni mebetimi aboa ama sikasema fa ne ntuma pa de fra ne mpanyifo aye de ombe yo mabom homodin ye pa e wo sa kwan no se munche muni amane bo a wadi tu dwa ye nso aso se infama.
Business sentiments, consumer surveys, and investment outlook reports all indicate a steady recovery of our economy. Our development partners, the financial markets, and the global rating agencies have acknowledged these reforms. And so, these efforts have culminated in a significant sign of credibility. Ghana's sovereign rating by S&P was upgraded recently from CCC plus /C to B- B with a stable outlook on 7th November 2025. And that is why I give credit to our finance ministry and our central bank, the Bank of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an affirmation that our fundamentals are strengthening and that we're on a clear path of recovery. These gains must be protected, consolidated, and expanded through policy discipline and institutional coherence.
When a say my His Excellency John Dramani Mahama signs to the Tudra, HM say who be here pass a bedroom church who do it Mikoso, edify a sick assembly, and when you call a brono be so potemwa who do mantam binum ni mensin who be here pa, so one more on ye beman church koso. Na esanche ni nyina afa yesika ne ho sene ye befa so edino na afin so ye e ban se transactions ahodo edwedie nsem nsusu a bibia na etimi akoye mu nsem osanse de tudwa na ye to asese ediama.
I therefore urge the Bank of Ghana to strengthen nationwide public education in 3 critical areas. The first is promoting the use of the cedi in all domestic transactions. Using the national currency strengthens economic stability and reduces unnecessary exposure to exchange rate volatility. The second is improving currency handling practices. Poor handling practices increase printing costs, shorten the life of the currency notes in circulation, and undermine currency integrity. We must promote respect, proper storage, and responsible use of the Ghanaian cedi. And the third is enhancing financial literacy. An informed citizenry is better able to prevent fraud, demand accountability, and bolster the financial ecosystem. So public education must extend to schools, to the markets, to transport unions, to digital platforms, and especially to rural communities.
The Kasai Mosansu di Tuja Wochem say who be ye pa see Sikasem ne hono. Ye betimi ahwe de niema bebre na etimi agu akwem wochra central bank independence na ya ade a eye wo hye so se ne potoka se beka se necessity se na betimi aka ye ho abom na yetimi ahwe ama bibia na akwem san se sa bia ye ho timi gya na mo so ne beboa ama sikasem ne so etimi akonanim wo kwan a ye nyina ye hwe ni se betimi edru emu nsem ne so e.
This is an affirmation that our fundamentals are strengthening and that we're on a clear path of recovery. These gains must be protected, consolidated, and expanded through policy discipline and institutional coherence. A core principle of effective economic management is an independent, credible, and professionally insulated central bank. And so let me state unequivocally that the government of Ghana is firmly committed to safeguarding the independence of the Bank of Ghana. A strong and autonomous central bank is essential for anchoring inflation expectations, for maintaining exchange rate stability, for enhancing investor and market confidence, and ensuring long-term policy credibility.
Nekasa ni mwechi no nmunyanfo Johnson esiama ono ye Bank of Ghana wono governor ono sojina simpini apaso na no se mebre na atu dwa wo chem se hu be hia ye pass ye side no ye bo ho eban na etimiti na hodada che edma ye sanse ye dan ye nini ehwe ne memu a side no ene oman ni nyina no ejapade enti hu be hia ye se bambo a se fata no etimi hwe na ye de bo ma bibia no ekoyi.
The robust agenda reflects this breadth, and it reminds us that currency management today sits at the intersection of many disciplines, each contributing to the stability and trust that a nation's money must uphold. So let me express my appreciation to currency research, to our domestic and international partners, and to every participant who has traveled from far and near to join us. Your presence enriches the conversation and broadens the possibilities for collaboration. The city belongs to all of us, colleagues. It carries our confidence, our efforts, and our belief in the future of this country. I encourage you all to engage fully, share generously in the discussions, and help shape the vision of what the next 60 years of the CD should and must look like. My hope is that every Ghanaian, from the child that is learning to count, the trader that is serving her community, the entrepreneur who is building something new, can all continue to hold the CD and with unwavering confidence and with pride. May we always remember that protecting the CD is not the task of any one institution. And let me say that again. Protecting the CD is not the task of any one institution. It is a shared endeavor that is rooted in our belief in Ghana's future. Your Excellency, I thank you for your attention, and I wish you a productive and inspiring conference here in Accra. Thank you very much.
Saying something in our negative moon farm out dear, ye call Amma K. Abebrese na catche now a yes in Chenny, Nene Wakasa, and Sembe Brinana, Akoswana Brabumo, no dear was Sujin saying semi tit in a hano, and chayent in a year when Akumemuno, Nehumbe in pass and time Fidino, with Timba Monte and our day Ebe Tuja was Aquine, so no more say. El Cobasa said, you bear me be. Ewo eye obrabo ni mu awo boko nanimu na ye be hwe nechi na bakosemu na yade se sexual misconduct sane potoka sem ye be kano na bi akoso na afa wasesi abofra bi enema bi asebi empaso agro no wedi bia ensem fata na mrakwan so a saa oniku no won sem fata se ye betimi ama ne dibre ewo man no emu anase mposebi obi a waye obi eniye ya ade se ya abofra o se ya oba o Sankrofoni nyina no mo nsem fatase ebe mo mu dibrebi ewe ya amaniu mu e na afen so man se ne yebu no ne ye chichire no ensem ne nyina akofa ba ye bra ye boy ye Professor Ransford Jampodin se ono na mbe ye Chief Executive Officer edema eye Ghana Shippers Authority e na afen so ye odbonyafo akwesi cheida kwa se ono so mbe ye Ghana Special Envoy en Farmer Caribbean Region sankrofo mienu wo chira ye koyechi ekohwe saa niema ni mu a ye ka sexual indiscipline a adihye mienu we wonum ho bom mu nti akoba ne se na sankrofo ye sansu bom mu din so mo beji di break ese mfendi so nhwe ma mining kankro entimi nko nani so kire se akoba se ye mind Ghana na ye ntimi eyi ye ni eto ba bi bu ye ni gu sebio se ye sankrofo mienu ye so ne etamo mutumi pa dia na ne Ghana ankasa so sebio ye nye cry was here cry so ye sure e was akwan no sanse ye serious country send your protocol ye be kano no na sankrofo mienu we wasenki ya sa di brand ye botugu baby cry ne de mo esefa to mo sanse ya bo mo din dia mo sisi ano wonu mo fe ne ye ade ni mu e was sankrofo mienu insa no e brand ni abra no bia eyi eye ma kakra e de to makoma mu a brand ni abra no mo ka kai de course o ma bra bom so nde o che se de sankrofo mienu we de it's a no for her I need time fidie no so bebu na ebu ni mumfum papa de hye bebre na so e kasa e de efa nti amake abebrese ono so nsema odi atodwa e wa appointments e de fa de hye mienu amebo mu din hu no ono so e de aba wo sa kwan e so yengira ne nsemi so na enwenu nsi akase no ye fa ne nyina no ensisan se ensem no aba na wi ye na afese ebre no enya aye be ye kodia nye da e ya aboafo no ma se Talent Microfinance KFM Musical Center na afi dadaba take up some more. A boy a tree dom, ye down swasi ye pa, so je brenya da je share ye tea yen. It was our kind of so me quay dear KFM TV. Ye dish made ye for crowd by a friend say KFM TV Christmas don't come me. ye frefre dwedifo nyina se mo bra na mo niema hodo a moton no ye bo ho devro e de amawo dia aka osoto nim bia ne ton aye denden dia untimi ntwo wo pesika bro nye edi na afia ye ba besi mu de befa ne me ebu bia ya hodo a odi dwa no ye se bra ye ton ni nyina na e de ama ye de adoma na eto so a eno ye KFM TV Christmas donkomi Freyen 0246239070 na ye ni wundi nsawoso na se ne opese enye no mfama wo no ye ton ye ma no etimi e de ama wo na sika kese enso aba na eniji aba na bronya no edi ni ye na afia ye ba besi mu wetinye du dwa ni ye ma bibia na akoye e de ama wo midi no Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia